Hi, we're Bill and Karina Fell from People First to Washington. This video is about the right to access information about your services and providers. It's also about your rights to file grievances and appeals. Under state law, a client of DDA has the right to access information about their services and providers, and even their health care. This includes the right to be given information that explains your services, the right to have information about corrective and enforcement actions against a residential provider. This happens when a provider is asked to fix the problems and may be paid a fine. Sometimes the provider can lose their license or certification and can no longer do business. The right to have information on what steps to take if you have a problem with your service provider. What all this means is that you cannot be kept in the dark about services you receive. That includes decisions the state makes about your services or actions they take against the provider. If you need help understanding any of this information, you can ask for an accommodation. You also have the right to file a complaint and grievances about your services and to appeal decisions by the state. This includes complaints and grievances about your case resource manager or other state employees, your provider if you receive supported living, SOLA, group home, or other state services, and the behavior of people you live with. Your provider must have a written policy on the complaint and grievance process that includes timelines and possible solutions for fixing the problem, and they need to let you know what that is. If your grievance is unresolved, the provider must provide you with information on how to submit your grievance to the state. You also have the right to appeal any decision that denies, reduces, or terminates your eligibility, services, or choice of provider. An appeal means you want to ask a judge to decide if the state was wrong in its decision.
It really comes down to having the information you need in order to understand your services and resolve problems if they come up. It can be scary to complain, but you are protected by the law. If you need someone to walk you through it, or just someone to listen, you can ask for an advocate, like the DDA ombuds or someone you trust.
So if you have a problem or are having trouble with anything, always never hesitate to talk to someone. Have the courage. Speak your mind. Speak your piece. If you speak your piece about something, like if you're having trouble with anybody, maybe like caregivers or anybody, talk to friends and family. You have a right to stand up for yourself, and you are empowered, and more importantly, you are in charge.
You got to know your heart or your gut. If it doesn't feel good in your gut, say something. It can be hard to speak up, but it's necessary. Tell a case manager or a friend or an advocate, and always know that we're here for you.
These are just some of the rights that DDA clients have. DDA has to notify you of all your rights when you are made a DDA eligible and at your annual assessment. If you need help, you have the right to contact and ask for help from an advocate. If you have concerns that your rights are being violated or would like to learn more about your rights, contact DDA Ombuds at 833-727-8900 or info@ddombuds.org or at www.ddombuds.org. This is a production of People First of Washington, with special thanks to the Office of D.D. Osmond.